Hi, this is Freddie, and today I'm going to show you all the Harbor Freight Flux Core welder. It's probably the cheapest welder you will find new anywhere. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'm going to make some more videos soon. Here is the welder. I just got it today. It was on sale with a coupon that I got in the mail. It ended up being like $108, and it comes with a little cheapo mask and a little wire brush, which is really nothing special. Here is the welder, and I got it open right here. I just barely took it out of the box. I used to have a model almost similar to this, but it looks like they changed it up a little bit. I mean, very little. And it's very simple inside. See, there's where the little spool goes of wire, and it goes through a little straw and out the gun, and it welds pretty good, actually. I mean, I tried it and it's pretty good. There's the ground clamp, and here's the plug. It plugs into a normal wall socket, which is, you know, very handy. This machine takes flux core wire, and what that is the inside. It's like all the flux is inside of the wire, like a Twinkie, and the filling is the flux. Think of it like that, but that's kind of, I don't know what else to say about that. It's so you don't need any gas to protect the weld. The flux inside of it does that for you. And here I have it all loaded up. It's very easy to load. It's pretty self-explanatory. Here I'm feeding the wire through that little hose, and it's going to come out the end of the gun, and then it'll be ready to go. This machine is not very strong. But it's pretty good for like someone that's, you know, just wants to get something and they don't have that much money, or they just want to buy something in the meantime. They want to play around, see if they like welding. I would say, you know, you can't go wrong. $100. So here's what I'm going to weld. This is some square tubing. It's not very thick. I don't know the exact thickness of it, but this is about what this machine is made for. And here's some pipe, some round pipe. I don't know what the thickness is. It's just like the normal size pipe that you'd see anywhere. I know I should know whatever they're called, gauges and stuff, but I don't. But it welds this thickness weld too, and I'm going to weld both of these things up. This is about the most you want to do with this welder here, is about these thicknesses. And I cleaned them up. I cleaned the edges up with my grinder, you know, just to get the rust and dirt off, so that it'll be easier to weld up. And I used that flat disc just because it was already on there. And I'm going to also try to weld some 1/2-inch plate with this welder. I mean, you're not going to want to normally do this, but, you know, if you're building a building or something, you're not going to use this welder. I mean, this is just for, I mean, you can weld those. Hold on, let me show you here. I'm going to attack that pipe with this little welder, and then I'm going to weld it up. And I'm not fitting it up perfectly, as you can tell. You know, I'm just want to show you how it welds. So I got them stuck together. Full blast. I got it on full blast here. And as you can see, I'm leaving a gap. That gap is very important for this welder, because if you just have them straight up against each other, then it will not melt the sides of that pipe together. So here, you can hear, or I can hear when I'm welding this little, I mean, I'm just making that noise myself, but that's how you can tell it's really penetrating. And as you can see, when I stop welding, you know, it's glowing where the metal is underneath that, all that flux stuff on top, that's all going to come off. But it's glowing to the side of that when I'm done, so it's getting all right penetration. I mean, I'm sure I'm not welding it perfectly like a really good welder, but I mean, if you're going to make a chair or a, you know, some kind of little go-kart or something, I mean, you could do it, but I mean, it's not going to be like 100% X-weight quality. I mean, someone probably could do it. I can't do it right now, but maybe I could. I mean, there's couple of slags or bubbles when I'm done in the weld, but I mean, it'll hold the fattest human up. I'm sure you could get a fat ass to jump on it, it wouldn't break. I mean, I would like to do that, but I don't know too many fat asses that are willing to jump on a pipe. So, you saw that glowing, right? So, I mean, it's getting good penetration for this thickness. As long as you have that gap, it's fine. And I'm fixing to clean it up with the... I'm just going to clean all the slag off and then show you what the weld looks like. I mean, it comes off pretty easy. I mean, it's a good $99 welder. I mean, if you're serious about welding, you want to get something better, but if you just want to play around, you know, go out and buy this thing because it's cheap and it's fun to just mess around with. See, there's the weld. You know, it's not perfect. I know many people are going to say, your welding sucks, you know. Yeah, but it's just for fun. Here is that thinner square tubing, and I turned the knob down because I didn't want it full power because it'll melt through, and I ended up melting through again. I mean, it's welding pretty good, but I had it too hot, which is good. That means that it's able to, you know, completely weld this thickness. So I could have turned it down lower. So this is like 100% you can do if you're good, which I am not that good here. I mean, I just took this out of the box. I haven't practiced with it, and I hardly ever use flux core. So I'm pretty happy and excited. I'm pretty, you know, I'm liking this thing for the price. I mean, I have a lot better welders than this. I'm probably not going to use it much besides these videos, but if you want to go out and get one, I wouldn't blame you. And here's the weld on that. See, I melted through, but then I built it back up, so you could do it right if you tried. Here I'm going to weld that 1/2 inch thick. I know this is not for 1/2 inch, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. It's a weak ass machine. But I'm just wondering, you know, you could make them stick. You could make them stick together. I mean, you're not going to put up a skyscraper with this thing or make some kind of, you know, something important. But if you're just like wanting to make like a chair or like a mailbox or something, or like some kind of little stand for your, something that's not going to like hold up trucks or something, you can make it stick. I mean, it's not rated for 1/2 inch. You know, you probably shouldn't risk your life with it, but it'll hold a fat ass, like I said earlier. I'm sure a fat person could walk on that. It's not 100% penetration, I know. See? It's not going all the way through. But it's stuck together. And you know, this is like a cheap welder, so it's sticking. That's good. So here I'm doing the other side. So if you do both sides, you know, it's not 100%, I know. It's just like superficial looking weld, but it'll be stuck and can hold up, I don't know, at least 2, maybe 3 really, really fat people. No, but seriously, this welder, I would say, is good for just screwing around, you know. If you want to make some art, maybe a couple little, you know, a little rail or something that's not really critical, then it's good. I mean, it's $100. What do you expect? Some kind of, and it's a 110, I mean, too, so it's not going to be too powerful. It's pretty much the weakest you can get, but it's also the cheapest, so you got to figure that into it.